I'm here with Abhishek Bansal, CEO and co-founder of Shadowfax. First trip to Washington, D.C., so welcome. We're proud partners and investors with you for 4.5 years, and in a short period of time, you built the combination of UPS and DoorDash. Tell us in a nutshell a little bit about Shadowfax and what it does.
Thanks, Bill. Really excited to be here. Shadowfax, in a nutshell, we deliver to the end customers. So today, we are a two-sided platform. On one side, we have merchants, enterprises, large businesses, and any kind of a service that needs to be offered to the end customer, be it an intracity order or a 30-minute food delivery order. We basically are a one-stop solution for businesses to deliver to their end customers.
Wow, amazing logistics solution. You were one of the first innovators globally to think about crowdsourcing to get your delivery partners, which is your workforce, the guts of your operation. Tell me a little bit about how you catalyzed leveraging that in the broader logistics market.
Yeah. Back in 2015, when we started, we were actually the first people in the 3PL ecosystem to go completely full-on crowdsourcing as a model. Today in India, we have 150,000 delivery partners working with us every month. And what we have seen is that as we have brought on crowdsourcing, we have seen a 20x growth in terms of just if I talk about the last 5 years, in terms of the amount of crowdsourcing that has now happened in India, especially on the last mile. What we have seen is that our competitors, our adjacent markets have all reacted to our crowdsourcing strategy. And what we have been able to do is we have been able to look at a traditional market like logistics and completely disrupt it with extremely flexible and cost-effective solution over here. Today, what we also see is in the market, there are a lot of adjacencies that have got created around crowdsourcing, and right from the likes of microfinancing products to probably employability platforms in India.
Thank you. And how has IFC partnered in the journey you and your co-founders have been on here for the past 9 years?
Overall, I think IFC has been a phenomenal partner in terms of bringing that global knowledge into what we do as a business today. IFC has been a thematic investor into the last mile delivery space across geographies. So be it in India, where IFC has helped us build some phenomenal relationships with some of our prospective clients, to probably getting our ideas at a global stage and talking to peers in different geographies, right from LATAM to America to Middle East. I think IFC has been able to bring that element around global knowledge into our ecosystem. Another thing where we've seen immense value of IFC coming in has been around building an AI roadmap into the company. So that's been a fantastic journey for us.
Well, thank you, Abhishek. And as you know, we focus on profits with a purpose. So really development impact is as important as how well you do in terms of the success of Shadowfax. Talk about what you're doing to promote inclusivity with all your delivery partners and your organization overall.
Today, again, as I mentioned, we have 150,000 people, and they are working across 1,100 cities of the country. And with this massive infrastructure, we are covering 80% of the country's population today with our services. I'll tell you one very interesting fact. About 30% of our people are graduates and above that are basically part of this network. So I think crowdsourcing and the way people look at a delivery job, which used to be considered probably a menial job 10 years back, is not even considered that. It is looked at as a respectable means of basically living a livelihood. I think apart from that, where we have seen create a significant amount of impact is around environmental sustainability. Today, 30% of our fleet is carbon neutral. It's a new benchmark for any kind of a 3PL industry in India. And Shadowfax is at the front of it with bringing new kind of options in terms of how to basically move away from the IC engines to more environment friendly engines. I think that's what we have been doing. And we have taken a pledge that in the next 5 years, we'll become 100% carbon neutral in our entire last mile fleet.
That's excellent. Thanks, Abhishek.
At your view, Bill, I have one question to ask. Given you are looking globally across investments and having a bird's-eye view across various sectors, and especially on the times that we are in today, especially 2023, what is your view? Where can IFC bring values to companies like us and probably to the larger VC ecosystem?
It's a great question. So we're a counter-cyclical investor, not a proto-cyclical investor. So we don't momentum tracers. We're trying to create momentum when it doesn't exist. So we were proud that 15 years ago, we were an early investor into the India entrepreneurship ecosystem and helped create the foundations of what really became Shadowfax. And we're doing the same thing in markets from West Bank and Gaza to Francophone Africa to Central America, really trying to create what's been an amazing growth of success in entrepreneurship in places like India and other markets around the world. Really not only to solve big global development challenges across health tech, agri-tech, logistics, climate tech, and the like, and fintech, but really to do it holistically where everyone benefits. And we share best practices from what's happening in the US or China, from India, into the rest of the world.
Thanks for having me, Bill, over here. This has been super exciting. I believe the journey and the relationship that we have built together probably will last decades.
Thank you for the partnership.
Thank you.